Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to my apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. They taught me this truth through the Spirit. Salutations to the Zakoni wa Akim, and Shalom to the elect. It says the doomsday clock is closer than ever to midnight. Here's why that matters. It says the doomsday clock was reset Thursday to just 100 seconds before midnight, the closest we have ever been to the complete and total annihilation of the earth. Okay, which the whole earth will not be destroyed. Only America, which is Babylon the Great, the lake of fire, will, at least metaphorically. It says midnight on the clock symbolizes the end of the world, the end of Esau's rulership. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And each year, the bulletin of the atomic scientist decides what time it is, right? So Esau is bugged out, man. His carnal calculation is proving that he's getting ready to be destroyed. All right, he knows that something is wrong here on the planet Earth. Okay, and prophecy is being fulfilled. I'm gonna jump down to the point. It says, "Time is no longer on our side," which time was never on you guys' side, man. Okay. The scriptures say, "Who have resisted His will?" All right, this is the will of the Most High, YAHAWASHI. Psalm 75 says, "The Most High setteth up. He putteth down one and setteth up another," man. Okay, so your time of rulership is up. Okay, and that's why the scriptures say He's going to come down with great wrath, because He knows that He hath but a short time. All right, and that's why 2nd Ezra 9 says, for the prophets, the watchmen, all right, to watch and measure the time diligently. And we're measuring that time, man. And this is a time where you're getting ready to be destroyed, and a time for us to wake out of great sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. So the Lord is gathering these nations together against you, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. So it says the threat from nuclear weapons and climate change is not just remaining with us, it is accelerating, man. All right. St. Matthew 24 verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. So the Lord is accelerating the time of this man's rulership, okay, to come to an end, so that the elect can reign on the planet Earth, so that righteousness can be on the planet Earth, man, because nobody would be saved if this devil was in power forever, man. It says, but for the elect's sake, all right, chosen vessels, man, eklektos, which is chosen man, the 144 under YAHAWASHI, under YAHAWASHI, under King David and the apostles, you know, and the rest of the 144 and 1/3. Okay, for those men's sake and their women and children, okay? But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So this is why these things are accelerating, man. It says time is no longer on our side. So that's the point, man. All right, I'm going to go to this article here, which is Ezekiel 38, you know, really. China, Russia, and Iran, this is from CNN.com. China, Russia, and Iran hold joint naval drills in Gulf of Oman. And this was updated 8:38 a.m. Friday, December 27, 2019. So this was last month, man. Okay, this was last month. This was coming into 2020, the year of prophecy, man. Showing you we in the right spirit, because we're measuring the time diligently, man. Okay, the time of downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, I'm gonna jump right to it. It says the joint drills also serve as a signal to the world that relations between Tehran, Moscow, and Beijing have reached a meaningful level. Tahani said. He added that it was the first time Iran has held a joint exercise with the two major world naval powers at this scale. Beijing defense spokesman Wu Quinn said Thursday that the drill was a normal military exchange between the three armed forces and was in line with international law and practices. The drill was not necessarily connected with the regional situation, Wu added. The upcoming naval drills are aimed at deepening exchange and cooperation among the navies of the three countries and displaying the three sides' strong will and capabilities to jointly maintain world peace. Okay, which ultimately they're not going to rule next, man. Okay. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to be on top. Thus said the prophecies, man. Daniel 7 and 18. Okay, Revelations 2. All right. So, you know, You know, this is all prophecy. In maritime security, while actively building a maritime community with the shared future, he said. Speaking at a news conference on Wednesday, Iranian Armed Forces Brig General Abolfaz Shakarshi said it was important and vital that security was established in the Indian Ocean and on the Sea of Oman. The Indian Ocean and the Sea of Oman are among the world's key trade routes, and many countries commute in the two regions, and therefore established security there is important and vital, Shakarshi said. Jumping down, it says, in the Twitter post on Thursday, Trump took aim at Iran, Russia, and Syrian government led by President Bashar al-Assad. So, see, America now is pretty much is at rage, you know, okay, because these nations are joining military drills, okay, and what it says, warning the three countries against military action in Syria. Okay, Russia, Syria, and Iran are killing, and this is what President Donald Trump is saying, Russia, Syria, and Iran are killing, or on their way to killing thousands of innocent civilians in Idlib province. Don't do it, Trump wrote. But ultimately, you know, this is all, it's all deception, man. Esau Edom is the devil that the Bible speaks of, so he deceives the masses of the people, okay, which are you know, primarily you Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians that have no clue what's going on, you know, what's taking place, man. Okay, which this is biblical prophecy. Okay, this is the Most High YAHAWASHI, all right, gathering the nations together. Okay, and I'll get that. And Joel 3, verse 10, beat your plowshares into spears and your pruning hooks into, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So these small countries, Iran, guess what? Iran is now gathering military joint drills with Russia and China, man. So guess what? I am strong. That's what these nations are saying, man. Here it is. Russia, last year, I believe, they gave S-300s to Syria. See, America, the scripture saying in Jeremiah 51, the nations have drunk of the wine of fornication, and they are mad, man. So now, with them being mad, they assembling themselves together. See, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathens. So all you are heathens, man. None of you going to rule. You're not going to bring world peace. World peace is going to come by the way of YAHAWASHI, the King of peace, man. All right, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, who's a so-called Negro. You know, just wanted to add that in. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, gather yourselves together round about. Thither yourselves, thy mighty ones, to come down, O YAHAWASHI. And when you go into this word assemble real quick, top entry, yeah. It says, in the top entry, it says, to gather together, you see, to hasten, to make haste. So quickly, accelerate, you see. So quickly, accelerate, hasten. Okay, this is why these nations are coming up against Babylon the Great, which is America, and then you have Donald Trump and his pride, you know, which he's just a puppet for the elites. Okay, coming up with his pride, which they're ultimately funding this World War III, which ultimately they're being controlled by Satan, who is a employee of the Most High YAHAWASHI, okay, to fulfill his will, to destroy America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, so Joel 3 and 11, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, China, Russia, Iran, so forth and so on, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O YAHAWASHI, because it's his will. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahawashi, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Okay, multitudes in the valley of decisions, for the day of YAHAWASHI is near in the valley of decisions, man. So the Most High YAHAWASHI's great day is that doomsday, man. The doomsday is the day of the last judgment, which the last judgment will be of these thermonuclear missiles. Okay, Jeremiah 50, verse 9, for lo, I will raise for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly. So there it is again, man, the word assembly again. Okay, gathering, man. Okay, as you can see, the three kings, all right, of Russia, okay, which is the land of Gog and Magog, all right, the land of China, okay, and the land of Iran, all right, and this is all biblical prophecy, man. These are the kings, and the scriptures tell you in Proverbs 21 that the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, and as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So this is the will of the Most High, to gather these nations together and assemble them of what? Of great nations from the north country, so out there in the east, and they shall set themselves in array against her. Who is that her? Babylon the great whore, man. Okay, you know, it says their arrows, I'm sorry, from thence shall she be taken. Okay, she shall be spoiled. How is America going to be spoiled? The land of unwalled villages, Ezekiel 38:10. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. And what are those arrows? Those are the thermonuclear missiles. All right. Verse 10, in Chaldee shall be a spoil. It's not talking about the ancient land of Chaldee. It's talking about spiritual, the new Chaldee, if you will, the new Babylon the Great, man, you know. And that's America, man. In Chaldee shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the YAHAWASHI. And that's these other nations, man. All right, so that's why you have all this military joint drills, okay, and Esau, Edom, you know, pretty much, you know, carnally calculating the downfall and destruction of his current rulership, okay. As I said, you know, time is no longer on our side, you know. The threat of nuclear weapons and climate change, man, this is all biblical prophecy, you know. So get ready. Hey, all I can say is get ready for slavery, man. You know, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, that you shall drink of that cup. So with that, Lord's word was edifying to the elect. The next time I say shalom.